Hey friends, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me for a class today. Now I have got a 30-minute full body Pilates class, and this is a great one for beginners or for anyone that has ever experienced some neck tension while in a Pilates class. We'll be focusing on stabilizing, of course, through our abdominal muscles, but through our limbs as well, which can be incredibly helpful for those of us when we curl up that we start to get that kind of crick in our neck sort of feeling with that curl up. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If it was helpful, I certainly hope you tell me. Roll out your mat and let's get started. We will begin lying on our back today. Make your way down onto your mat. Plant your feet into the floor and take your hands on either side. Palms into the floor or up to the sky is totally fine. Sometimes it's nice to rotate the palms open. It helps to open up the chest a little bit more. If you personally feel like you're caving in a little bit today, that is a great option. But otherwise, walk your feet in so they're in line with your sitting bones and stamp down lightly into the floor so we can feel our whole spine touching the ground behind us. Remember, we are imprinting our spine here. For my newer friends, that means eliminating that space between the small of your back and the mat. Our neutral spine, we leave that up. Our imprinted spine, we lightly press down. And it's not a tuck of the pelvis by any means. It's just a small tip back and elongation of your spine. Now, I want you to think of pressing deeply into the floor with both of your feet, almost as if you're trying to push them through the mat and through your floor. And notice as you do that how all the muscles in your legs turn on. For me, the more I think of pressing into my heels without lifting my toes, the more I feel my hamstrings, the back of my thighs, activate. Now, some of us, myself included, have a habit of gripping through the front of my quads. That's how I eliminate that, by continuously thinking of pressing into my heels rather than like the toes more, or even just the whole of the foot. I really think of heels almost digging into the floor so I can activate the back of my hamstrings. Now we want to keep that engagement through our low body here as you tone your belly and lightly cinch the waist. It's like there's a little belt around the middle of your belly, ever so slightly notching in just a bit more with each exhale you take. Bring your attention to the space between your shoulder blades. Could you broaden that? Could you find a nice, long, beautiful chest? And now, even if your palms have been up, I do want you to flip them down and lightly fan the fingertips wide. Take them to more of a V than straight down by the hips, and think of reaching your fingertips away from you. And now, the same way I had you stamp into the floor to activate your legs, I want you to think of smashing your hands and the whole of your arms into the ground behind you. Now, for some of us, that might mean that our pelvis just kind of tipped forward and we lifted our low back. I want you to keep that imprinted feeling even though we're trying to kind of wing our hands down, kind of pressing them back behind us. Now that engagement of our low body as we press down into our feet and our upper body as we press down into our palms, forearms, back of the shoulders is a wonderful way for us to know that we're not going to move the rest of our body. In Pilates, even when we're being still, our body should be activated just like we are now. So there might be moments where we pause or hold in place, but that doesn't mean that you're relaxing. Of course, if you're pausing because you need to relax and you need to give yourself a moment, that's always okay. But if you feel comfortable and confident in each pose we get to, you should feel your muscles working no matter where we are. Keep that feeling of pressing deep into your feet, into both of your hands and the backs of your arms. And on your next inhale, I want you to lift your pelvis up into almost a halfway bridge, not very big. We're not going to lift up all the way. Now, think of that spot where your thigh and your glute connect. Keep pressing down into the backs of your arms. Take a big inhale. Now, as you exhale, lift up into a full bridge. Hold right there for a minute. Have you lost that feeling of pressing down into your fingertips? Take an inhale. Exhale, drop down to that halfway spot. Hold right here for a moment. Exhale, press back up into your full bridge. Inhale, hold. Exhale, press down halfway. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lift up all the way. Move up and down through your little half bridge to full bridge a few more times. You can always go a little faster, a little slower than maybe what I might recommend. There is no perfect position. There is no one perfect spot we're coming to. Last time, drop down halfway, hold, take a big inhale, lower all the way down. Now, keep feeling like you're pressing down into the mat with both the feet and the hands. Don't let those muscles relax. I want you to stamp deeper into your left foot, keeping that imprinted spine. Exhale, lift the right leg up. Without losing that engagement of your hands, of your legs, all I want us to do is tap our toe down to the ground. Exhale, lift up. Almost think of that pressing into the mat as helping to lift the whole knee, the whole leg up. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Every time I lift my knee, I press deeper into the floor. Last one, lift it up and stay. Take a great big breath here. Big sigh out. And then slowly set that foot on the floor. As soon as it touches, stamp into the floor with the right foot. Exhale, lift the left. Same thing here. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Your whole body should be activated. It's not just your left leg moving. And it's not just our abdominal muscles helping us to keep us in place. Of course, they are doing a lot of work, but so is the rest of your body. Last one, inhale down, exhale, lift. Take a moment, stamp deeper into your arms, your foot. Slowly drop that foot. Don't lose that engagement. Take an inhale, lift up halfway to our tiny little bridge. Take another big breath. Exhale, lift up fully to our bridge. We're going to repeat that up and down in our halfway spot just a little bit faster. Your inhale will drop down halfway. Your exhale, you'll press through your heels, lift up. Inhale, half. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, press through the arms, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one, halfway. Exhale, lift, hold. Take a great big breath. Exhale, drop halfway, hold right here. Another big deep inhale. Exhale, set yourself all the way down. Keep pressing deeper into both of your feet, of both of your arms. Exhale, lift your right leg up, hold it there. Now, if you can, extend your right leg up to the sky. Your leg does not have to be totally straight, and if it's a little bit lower than mine, that's okay too. But don't forget about opening up those shoulders. Find that big, beautiful, broad chest. Keep pressing deeper into your left foot. I want you to flex and point the toe a couple of times. You might experience a little stretch to the back of that leg. You might even want to circle the ankle a little bit here, all while the rest of our body is still active, is still keeping us totally still while we exclusively move our right ankle. Now, eventually, I do want you to point your toe. Take a moment here and really think of sinking down your right hip. It's almost like you're trying to press that right hip into the mat now too, while at the same time, you're reaching that right toe as far away. If there's a bend, that's still okay. Don't worry there. But if it's straight or bent, keep reaching that toe further and further away. I want you to take a big inhale. Now, as you exhale, drop your leg about halfway so it's now in line with your left thigh. Almost imagine sealing those inner thighs together. Your right hip should still be pressing down into the mat. Your right toe reaching further and further away. Take an inhale right here. Now exhale, drop down a little bit lower. It's not going to touch the floor, but it's hovering above it. Go only so far, only so low that your low back didn't move away. Now take a big inhale, stamp deeper into that left foot. Exhale, lift up back to that halfway spot. Pause right there. Your inner thighs do not have to touch, but you can seal them together if that helps you. Another big inhale. Lift it up all the way. Inhale, hold. Exhale, drop halfway. Inhale, hold. Exhale, drop all the way. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, high. Let's go back and forth through that little motion, pausing at each time you arrive at either the low, middle, or high spot. And the entire time we're moving our leg, every other muscle in your body should be just as active. We're pressing through the mat. We're opening up our chest. We're toning our belly and using that exhale to both deepen your abdominal engagement and to help move that leg freely and easily. Last time, halfway and down, halfway and up. Take a great big breath. Set that foot on the floor, immediately press down into the mat and lift your left leg up. Same thing that we did from the other side. You can start by flexing and pointing the toes, of circling the ankle. And while we're doing this gentle little kind of stretch here, notice, is there any tension in your face, in your neck? Maybe smile a little bit, release some of that, maybe nod your head if you feel like it is. And hopefully you can bring some of that tension, that activation from your head and your neck out of that area and down into the rest of your body. Eventually point that toe, reach it out and away, roll those shoulders back, big inhale, exhale middle, big inhale, exhale low, big inhale, exhale middle, big inhale, exhale high. Again, keep going at your own pace, stopping at each of those little places, almost thinking of your foot as a hand on a clock, gently ticking from one spot to the other. Although, of course, we're not going in a circle like a clock back and forth. I suppose it's more like a metronome to some extent. But up and down we go. Always pressing through the mat, trying to reach your palms, your foot into the floor beneath you, keeping those shoulders open and keeping your low belly pulling in. That little belt is still cinching a little tighter with each exhale you take. Let's go ahead and finish out this set. Exhale, pause center. Exhale, pause up. Take a big inhale, stamp the foot down, feel both feet press into the floor and lift up into your mini half bridge. Exhale, lift up into your full bridge. Drop down halfway as you inhale. Exhale, lift up halfway. Inhale, drop halfway. Exhale, lift up halfway. Inhale, down halfway. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Last one, halfway down, stay. And then bring everything down. Stamp deeper into both of your feet. Tone your belly, feel your hips really sink down into the mat. And now you're going to float your hands up and away. Oh my goodness, do they feel so light and airy after you've been turning on those muscles the whole time? Take a moment here, broaden your shoulders. Big, deep inhale. Stamp deeper into your feet. Don't lift up your hips, but curl your head, your chest up and away from the mat. Remember, it's like a little fold from your sternum, and you must lift up and away. Tone that belly a little bit more. Have you forgotten to press down into your feet without knocking your knees together? Almost think of squeezing an imaginary block between your legs. Now from here, I want you to flip your palms so they're facing towards your body and put a little bend in your elbow. From here, all we're going to do is inhale, swim our arms, small little open. Exhale, bring it back together. Now notice that my arms are not going out as far as they could. I could flap them way up here, but do you see that my shoulders kind of curl up when I do? We're only moving so far that our shoulders don't move. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Two more, open. Exhale, close. Last one, open. Exhale, close, hold. Reach the fingertips long, curl up half an inch more. Take a great big deep breath. Exhale, stamp into your feet, curl up half an inch more. Hold that position. Give me one more deep breath here. Exhale, relax down. Do not lose that imprinted spine. Immediately press those palms in. Inhale, lift up halfway to your tiny bridge. Exhale, full bridge. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, full bridge. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, full bridge. 3 more here. Exhale, full bridge. 2 more. Exhale, full bridge. Last one. Exhale, lift up. Lower, halfway pause. Take a moment here, and then slow as you can, let each and every vertebra touch the mat one at a time, making sure you're still pressing your palms, your feet, your shoulders into the mat. The minute your hips hit, press deeper into your left foot. Exhale, pick up the right leg. Stretch it up to the sky once more. Press deeper into the floor. Really sink your right hip down. We are going to move through that lovely little spot we were, but no longer stopping at the middle. So we're going to inhale, send our toe down, down, down. Exhale, use your low belly to lift the leg up. Inhale, send the leg down, down, down. Press deeper into your foot, your hands. Exhale, lift the leg all the way up. Keep moving at your own pace. Remember, if there's a bend in your knee, that's okay. If you don't lift or lower your foot quite at the same angle, I am too. What I'm concerned about is your low back staying long. Is your muscles, or are your muscles engaged the entire time? Last one, exhale, lift up, hold for a moment. Reach that toe further up to the sky. Tone your belly. Take a great big deep inhale. Stamp it deeper into your left foot and lower your right foot. Immediately press that right foot into the floor as you lift your left. Sink that left hip down. Imagine I am holding onto your ankle and I am pulling it up, 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 up to the sky. Keep those shoulders down, and then same thing. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, press through the mat, lift your toes up. Inhale, press it down. Exhale, think of cinching the waist, lifting up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, tone and lift. 3 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. 2 more. You got this. I know you're so beautiful, moving your body. Last one. Hold it up there for a moment. Broaden your shoulders. Find length in your low back. Really activate all the muscles. Slowly set that foot down and then lift up halfway to your mini bridge. Exhale, full bridge. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, full bridge. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, all the way. 2 more, halfway. Exhale, all the way. Last one. Exhale up. Halfway, hold for a moment. Have you forgotten about pressing through your arms? I hope not. Keep that activation everywhere. Lower all the way down to the ground. The minute your tail touches, float your fingertips up, reach them further away, press down into your feet, your low back, tone your belly, big inhale. Exhale, put a smile on your face as you fold up. You know you love it. Curl up half an inch more as you press deeper into your feet. Tone that belly. Now we're going to keep our feet on the floor, stamping into the ground as we do our 100. Now, for my newer to Pilates friends, something that I find helpful to think about, and it's a little bit silly, as you move your arms up and down, imagine that someone is behind you and you're giving them great big high fives. So it's almost like if this was my hand moving, that I am high-fiving a person beneath me. That's what I think about. My arms are long. It's still that activation of pressing down into the ground like we were doing earlier, but now our hands have somewhere to actually go. So let's go ahead and do it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we go, Still think about pressing down into your feet. Still think about activating those arms just as much as we were before. We're reaching long. We're growing further and further up. Maybe you're curling up a little bit more. We're about halfway there. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets. You got this. Last one. Make it the best one. Reach so long through those hands. Press down into your feet. Fold up just a little bit more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Give yourself a breath. If you need to relax, that's okay. If you need a hand behind your head, that's fabulous too. But could you curl up just a little bit more? Could you stamp into your feet and tone your tummy ever so slightly? Give me one more big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Don't relax your body. Let your head return. Let your spine imprint. Lift up halfway. Exhale, lift up fully. Drop halfway. Exhale, full bridge. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. 2 more, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Last one, down. Exhale, lift up, hold, broaden the shoulders, lift the hips higher, flatten out that space, press deeper into the backs of your arms, into your feet. Take one more big, beautiful breath in. Roll all the way down to the ground. Press deeper into your left foot. Exhale, immediately lift the right foot up. Reach that leg so long, so much. Now, if we need to keep our left foot on the floor, that's absolutely fine. But if we could we stabilize ourselves enough through the back of our body, through the back of our arms, to lift both legs up to the sky? I want you to imagine I am pulling your left leg up, 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 and we are going to inhale, drop our right leg. Exhale, lift it up. Keep the left leg in place. Just the right leg is moving. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down, exhale, lift. 2 more, down, exhale, lift. Last one, down, exhale, lift. Move to the left leg. If you need to set the right leg down, that's okay. But keep pressing down through the back of the arms. Feel your low belly pull in, your low back imprint, and your spine, as always, growing longer and straighter. Smile, my friends. I know you look beautiful out there. Last one, bring both legs together. Can you send both legs up if they aren't already and seal your inner thighs together? Press down through your shoulders. Keep your nose pointing straight up to the sky. And then 5 times, can we inhale, drop our legs back to that halfway spot? We don't have to go all the way. Exhale, tone your tummy, lift them straight back up. Inhale, go to that halfway spot from before when we were down with one foot. Exhale, lift all the way up. 3 more, halfway down. Exhale, lift up. 2 more. Exhale, lift up. Last one, halfway down. Exhale, lift up. Set your feet on the floor. Immediately stamp down, lift up halfway. Exhale, lift up all the way. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, all the way up. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, all the way up. 3 more little half bridges. 2 more. Last one. Take a great big breath. Roll all the way down. Stamp into your feet. Find your imprinted spine. Float your fingertips up. Big inhale. Press through the ground. That feeling of activating all of our arms. Reach your fingertips further away. Fold up 1/2 inch more. Tone your belly. Take a great big breath. Exhale, flip your palms so they're facing towards your body and put a little bend in your elbow. Take another big deep inhale. Can we lift our right leg up? Another big breath. Can you stamp into the back of your spine so much that we stabilize through our torso that we can lift our left leg up? This might be enough for us, but if you could we reach out to that halfway spot once more? Could you tone your belly? You could always set one foot down or even keep one or both legs in. Do what works for you. And now let's inhale, open our arms, exhale, tone and close. Inhale, open our arms, exhale, tone and close. 3 more open, exhale, close. 2 more open, exhale, close. Last one open, exhale, close, hold. Now extend your arms so long and so straight. Take a great big breath. Exhale, lift your legs all the way up. Could we drop back to that halfway spot? Exhale all the way up. Inhale right back down. Exhale all the way up. Inhale lower. Last one all the way up. Take a great big breath, fold a little bit more, tone your belly, broaden your shoulders, and smile. Your body loves you. You look beautiful. Set your feet down. Relax your hands, but don't relax your body. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift up halfway to our mini bridge. Exhale all the way. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way. Keep your nose pointing straight up to the sky. It's almost like you're a little Pinocchio and your nose is reaching for the ceiling. 2 more, halfway down. Exhale, lift. Last one, halfway down. Exhale, lift, stay. Tone the belly. Squeeze that spot where your thigh and your glute connect. Broaden your shoulders. Take one more big, deep inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Reach your fingertips up over your head without letting your low back move away from the mat. If that means your hands don't touch the ground because your low body kind of flares a little bit, that's okay. Hover them up off of the ground. That's perfectly fine too. Keep that feeling though of stamping into your mat with your feet, and then I want you to reach longer out your right arm. You could even kind of curl over to the left side as you do that. And then reach over and longer with the left arm. One more time, right. One more time, left. And then hug your knees into your chest. Make yourself a teeny tiny little ball. And let's rock up to a gentle seat. Extend your feet in front of you. Now, if you need to sit on a block, a blanket, if you want to fold your mat to give yourself a little extra space, that is great. But from here, your knees can be bent or straight, but I do want you to feel your heels and your sitting bones connect to the mat. I've got a little bit of hyperextended knees, so when I do this one, my knees do have a micro bend, so I can feel my heels and my sitting bones touching the ground. Belly button up and in. Lift your hands up nice and high. Think of lightly rotating your pinkies towards one another and almost spiraling your body all the way up to the sky. Take a big deep inhale and a small hinge forward. Grow out of your waist. It's almost like I just came up next to you and I pulled you up, 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 up. And now I'm holding onto your wrist and I'm pulling you out and away. Take one more big breath. And then fold over your legs. Now, this is not about shoving your head down. If you've done a class with me, I'm sure you know this. It is about curling. It's like you've got a great big beach ball right there that you want to relax over. Nod the head a little. Give it a little nod yes and no. And then bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Roll yourself all the way up. One more time. Swim those hands up so high, so straight. Feel those sitting bones connect without letting your low body move. I want you to twist to the right. Now, when we do this little twist to the right, you might be more at an angle or you might be more parallel to your mat. It's okay either way, but broaden your fingertips. Maybe even give them a little wiggle. Almost imagine that I have come up and high-fived both of your hands and you have me to press against and give you more support while you kiss your shoulder blades in and broaden through your chest. Unravel, both hands lift high. Exhale, twist to the other side. Same thing here. expand. Now notice, did your hips or heels move? Ideally, they should stay in place. Last time, unravel both hands up. One more time, rotate those pinkies in. Lift up out of your sitting bones. Hinge forward. Notice, do you have more room? Could you go a little deeper this time? It's not a right or wrong or even a yes or no. It's just about noticing what changes in your body as we move. Take one more breath and then forward fold. Hands on top of the thighs. Roll yourself up to a seat. And as always, give yourself a great big pat on the back and say thank you for doing something so good and just for you. Be so proud of all you've done. I certainly hope you enjoyed our class, and I can't wait to see you again.